Hi there, and welcome back to another PSDK and Pokemon Studio tutorial video. After the last video, I was asked how do you do Mega Evolutions in PSDK, and so I figured I would show it off in this video because it's actually pretty easy. I'll be showing off how you can create your own Mega Evolution items, like items that will enable the ability to Mega Evolve someone. I'll show you how you can set Mega Evolutions for your Pokemon, how to assign the graphics for those new Mega Evolution forms, and also how to give a trainer the ability to do Mega Evolution as well. Some of these things, like how a trainer can do Mega Evolution, is covered in the demo maps, and I again would highly advise everyone to play through the demo. It shows you how to do so many things in terms of eventing, but of course these videos are also here to help. So let's just get on started, and obviously the first thing we're going to need to do is open up Pokemon Studio. So let's go and do that. And we are going to open up our project. As usual, just make sure that Pokemon Studio is fully up to date, and also your project doesn't have any updates over here either. So the first thing we're going to do is go to any Pokemon that you want. You can even create a new Pokemon, and I'm going to do Ariados because I think Ariados is kind of deserving of a Mega Evolution. We are going to do new form, and we're going to go over here to where it says type of form, and we're going to click Mega Evolution. You can change your types. You can even change the description if you would like. You can change the form name. I'm just going to call it Mega Ariados. To change the graphics for this new form that we just created, you're just going to go and click on the Resources tab, and then click over the graphic, and then you would just go into your Graphics, Pokédex, Front folder for some, front sprites. Though technically you can have these stored anywhere on your computer. You could have a separate folder, and Studio will add these graphics to where they're supposed to go. But just for this example, we are going to go with a Mega Heracross. And for the back sprite, we obviously need to go into Pokéback, and then we'll go and look for him here. Alrighty, and then you can hit save, and now we've created the Mega Evolution form. To help even more, we can change the types. Like, let's go, I guess fighting would make more sense since it is a Heracross. And then you can go back here, and you'll see that it didn't affect this one at all. The resources are obviously separate. The type is still separate. We can then save, and then in Ariados, we would then need to do, it evolves into an Ariados, and then you would set the form to Mega Evolution, and then you would set the condition to be by Mega Evolving, and then down here you can assign any item that you would like. For this example, we're just going to go with the Nugget, and we're going to click over here, and then you can just hit save, and now our Ariados will evolve into our Mega Ariados whenever it has the Nugget item, and then we press the button, which I'll obviously show. We would still need some type of item to enable the ability to Mega Evolve, and I can show this off real quickly. So if we go into a game, and I'll need to do a few things here. So we will need to do s.mi.withdraw Pokemon at, and I'm just going to get rid of the very first Pokemon, and then I'm going to add a Pokemon. This is going to be a Ariados, and I'll give him level 50, and then I'll need the item that would give him the ability to Mega Evolve, which in our case is a Nugget. I'll then assign that Nugget to the Ariados. I'll move Ariados up here to the front, and then I will go into a battle and show you that I won't be able, so do Pikachu 5, that I won't be able to do a Mega Evolution yet, just because we don't actually have an item that would enable the ability to do Mega Evolution. We would know because we would be able to see it right here. So to show that again, we're now going to give ourselves, actually I'm going to save before we do this, and then we are going to do a Mega Bracelet. Perfect. And then if we go back into a battle, you'll see that this time I'll have the ability to Mega Evolve. So if I hit B and then do an attack like Psychic, it's going to say that the Nugget is reacting, and there we go. We evolved into the Mega Ariados. Now, if you're going to want to create your own item to allow the ability to mega evolve is actually not that hard. And so the first step is going to be going over here to the items tab and clicking on new item. You can name it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter what the name is. That's the nice part. So for example, we're just going to call it the Epic Evolving Glasses, and the description doesn't matter. And then we're just going to give it a random image here because I just don't have one. And then this category, I'm just going to go off of the previous examples that we have, which is like a Latiosite or any other mega evolution item. But as you saw, a nugget also worked, so I really don't think it matters. So we're just going to give it a generic item. We're going to add the item, and then I think it is very important that you at least give it the limited use can be held. We can go and check like the Latiosite to see if that was also the same case over there, but it looks like it was. So now that we've created our item, we're going to hit save, and we're going to go up here and we're going to copy this identifier, and then we're going to go into our project, and we're just going to open up our command.bat, and then we're just going to do code dot, and then you are going to go here into your scripts folder, and we're going to create a new script. This is just going to be called whatever combination of 5 numbers you would like. Just remember that it does change the order that the scripts are loaded in. And then I'm going to call it new mega items.rb. And then I'm going to look for an example of the mega bracelet previously, which it looks like it was here in this battle logic. And if we scroll down, we can see that it's part of an array called the mega evolve tools, which is all part of the module battle, class logic, class mega evolve. So we are going to need to copy all of that in our new script. So we are going to do module battle, class logic, class mega evolve. I believe that's how it went. Whoops, I spelled evolve wrong. Mega evolve, there we go. Did I do that right? Module battle, class logic, class mega evolve. Perfect. So now if we want to add our new item to this array here, it's actually pretty simple, and there's a few different ways that we could do it. Now I only have one item, so for me the easiest way to do it would be to just write out the name of the array and then the DB symbol like so, which in our case we copied is the Epic Evolving Glasses. But again, you should be able to get this from Studio by just clicking on this little copy here. But let's just assume that you had more than one item that you were trying to add to your game. So in that case, we would actually look more like mega evolve tools.push, and then you would do the DB symbol, comma, the DB symbol for the second one, comma, DB symbol for the third one, and so on. But again, we only have one, so I'm actually just going to stick with this method here. So now that we've done this, we've added the ability to mega evolve, we've created a new Pokemon, and we've assigned the item. So now I would like to test to make sure that this works with our Epic Evolving Glasses. So if we go into game, we can go into our bag, and you can see that I don't have the Mega Bracelet here. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to give myself the Epic Evolving Glasses, as you can see. And now we have this in our bag and our other items, because I didn't make it like a key item or anything. And then we can go into this battle against like a Pikachu, and we should be able to Mega Evolve. As you can see, we can. Oops. And if we do, we successfully Mega Evolve. So now you may be wondering, how do I do this for a trainer? It's actually very, very simple. So if you go here into your trainers, you're going to see that the very first trainer has an Ariados. This is why I did it with an Ariados mostly. So we're going to click on this Ariados, and we are going to change its held item. So we're going to go into the additional information. The item held, we're going to change this to the Nugget, because this is what we assigned as the Mega Evolution item. And then if we change his AI level to at least a level 4 or higher, then he'll be able to use Mega Evolution. However, they are still going to need the item that will allow them to Mega Evolve, which in this case, we created the Epic Evolving Glasses, so I'm going to give that to them. And then, if we go into debug mode, and then we go into our game, and we go to help, you'll see that there's a command debugger, battle trainer, 0, which I got from right here. And you'll see that he's going to send out his Ariados. Now this Ariados has the ability to Mega Evolve because they are holding the Epic Evolving Glasses, and the Ariados itself has the Nugget, so I'm going to use Agility. As you see, you get the message here that it Mega Evolved, and then bada bing bada boom, it successfully did. So just like that, we successfully added a new Mega Evolution to our game. We added a new Mega Evolution item, and I also showed you how you can assign these items to trainers to allow them the ability to Mega Evolve as well. I hope this made it very simple for you, and if you have any other requests or questions, then feel free to ask in the comments down below. As always, make sure you check the description. You can see a link to the Pokemon Workshop Discord down there. Whenever you get into like a bug or something, you can join that and ask for help. It's probably the easiest way to get help. And I just want to say thank you again to all the supporters on YouTube and over on Patreon. So thanks to everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.